naming is hard. Jam is not something new. Jam is the next evolution of the Polkadot protocol. So if we go back to Polkadot as being a scaling solution for Web3 applications, Jam is basically taking Polkadot 1.0 and just making it more general and allowing you to build more kinds of different products on top of the Polkadot stack, right? And so Jam, at a more low level, takes the existing relay chain, which was built with Polkadot SDK and which was enabling parachains, and actually redesigns it from the ground up to be much more flexible, but also much more simple. One of the challenges with maintaining the Polkadot relay chain today is that we used the same Polkadot blockchain SDK, which is meant for building applications, to build this low-level technology stack. And one thing that's different about like applications versus like operating systems is applications, they are very fluid, they're very dynamic, they change a lot, they upgrade a lot. But these low-level technology stacks, they really shouldn't. And sometimes when they are able to, that's actually bad. It makes people not think deeply about certain kinds of decisions. It also makes it very hard to replicate Polkadot. So, one of the really nice things in the blockchain space is multiple clients. So if you look at Ethereum, for example, they have a client of Ethereum written in Go, written in Rust, written in C++, written in Java, all different things. And this adds resilience to the network, that if any one of these projects has a bug, the other ones will maintain it. And actually, if you look at the history of Ethereum, this actually happened, where the Parity Ethereum client kept the network running. There was a big bug in the Go Ethereum client, and because Parity Ethereum existed, we were actually able to keep the network running. This is very exciting stuff. But when you build the relay chain using this like blockchain SDK, right, it becomes very hard to make a copy of that in a different language without rebuilding a whole blockchain SDK. And like that's a big task. So one of the core ideas of Jam is, hey, okay, not only do we want to improve on what we built with Polkadot and generalize it more, we also want to take it back to the roots. How can we minimize the description of this relay chain node? How can we formalize it? And how can we allow many people to implement it? And that's exactly what's happening with Jam. Jam started with a paper, which has a formal specification of how you would build the product. By the way, there's not even a single line of code. It's all math and formulas and stuff. And from that, you generate code, and you can do so many languages. So the other thing you might be hearing about is this Jam prize. So from day one about Jam, we want to have it be written in, as many clients as possible. I think there's over like 20 languages to choose from various different, craziness. And you can actually implement Jam. And we have a lot of people implementing it today. So Jam is really an evolution. Jam will be backwards compatible with Polkadot. If you built the parachain today, it will still work on Jam through a service. But yeah, it's just a natural evolution. It's just us making the product that we always want to make, and iterating. And I think that's great.